All right, today we're jumping into a really fascinating concept called Grezorea. The big promise here is a system that can totally transform how a business operates by creating a self-learning ecosystem. It's a huge idea, so let's get straight to the problem it's trying to solve.
So let me ask you a question, and I want you to really think about it for your own workplace. All those different business tools you use, are they actually working together, in sync? Or, if you're being honest, does it feel like they're kind of working against each other, just creating more headaches than they solve? Well, the core issue at the heart of so many of these challenges, it turns out, can be boiled down to one single word: fragmentation. It's this state of having all these disconnected systems and platforms, where each one has a little piece of the puzzle, but they never ever come together to show you the whole picture. So, what does that fragmentation actually feel like day to day? Well, we're talking about tools that don't speak to each other. We're talking about data that's trapped in its own little departmental silo. And the result? It means you're always slow to react to changes in the market, and your operations are just, well, they're inefficient. It's like trying to run with an anchor tied to your leg. So if that chaotic, disconnected way is the problem, what's the alternative? It's about making a huge shift. You move away from being slow and reactive and stagnant, and you move towards something that's cohesive and intelligent, a system that's fast, adaptive, and, this is the key, is constantly self-improving and evolving. It's a completely different way of thinking.
So what is Grezorea officially? Well, it's defined as a pioneering technology ecosystem. Now, the key words you got to focus on here are ecosystem and self-learning. This isn't just another app you download. No, it's an entire infrastructure that's designed to bring everything together: your processes, your data, your tools, into one single intelligent system that actually learns.
I absolutely love this quote because it just nails the vision. A living infrastructure where intelligence is not just applied but grows organically. Just think about that for a second. The system doesn't just use intelligence that you feed it, it actively grows its own. It's learning from every single interaction, every piece of data, and every outcome. Okay, so that's the big, exciting idea. But how does it all actually work? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the core engine. It's powered by two main components: something called RBAOS and a group of models called the O series. Let's see what they do. Probably the easiest way to think about this is like an orchestra. First up, you've got RBIOS. Think of it as the conductor, the central orchestrator. Its job is to connect to everything, gather all that messy, raw data, and turn it into real-time insights. And then you have the O-series models. These are your specialist AI, your star soloists who come in to do the really heavy lifting. You know, complex simulations, predictive analytics, that kind of stuff. But the real magic isn't what they do separately, it's how they work together in this continuous, self-improving loop. So, step 1, RBOS orchestrates all the data. Step 2, the O-series models dive in and analyze it with their specialized intelligence. And then step 3, this is the game changer. Those new insights get fed right back into the system, making the entire ecosystem smarter. It's a cycle of constant evolution.
Okay, the tech is really cool, for sure. But what's the payoff? The so what? Why does any of this matter? Let's talk about the real measurable impact a system like this can actually have on a business.
And the results are really tangible. We're talking about getting insights in real time, instead of waiting weeks for some report that's already out of date. Workflows get optimized, even automated, which frees up your people to work on bigger problems. Naturally, that speeds up innovation. But maybe the biggest benefit of all is that cumulative intelligence, an asset that just keeps growing and getting more valuable over time, which directly solves that fragmentation problem we started with. And this brings up a really crucial point. Grezorea isn't meant to be just another tool that you buy. It's designed to be a true strategic asset. It becomes a core, living part of how the company actually operates, adapts, and grows. So what does being a strategic asset really get you? It all comes down to this idea of being able to future-proof business operations. In a world that's just defined by constant, unpredictable change, a system like this is built to let a business adapt and evolve right along with it. It makes sure you don't get left behind. So as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this final, powerful question to think about. It's not just about this one system, but about any organization today. In a world of constant change, is your business actually built to learn? Something to really chew on. Thanks for tuning in.